Welcome back and happy 2019. I'm Ryan Miller with Etna Interactive, and we're here today to talk about the medical industry's email marketing benchmark and best practices. This is a short video specifically engineered or designed for practice leaders and marketing managers who are asking the question, are we doing as well as we could with our email marketing? Now, if you're watching the news, it's January 2019, and there's all kinds of speculation about a potential economic downturn. If it happens, I think all of us are going to want a way to reach into a list of people who know us and love our practices and to market to them effectively. And well, email is one of the best things out there. So what we need to ask ourselves is, it's the start of the year, it's one of the best times to assess how well we're doing in the different areas of our marketing. Should we be investing more energy or more dollars in email marketing in 2019? Well, we've designed 6 simple tests that you can do to assess how you're doing with your email marketing. And it's a kind of self-assessment, if you will. So here's the first of those things. We want to ultimately look at how fast you're growing the list, because the beauty of email marketing is every new subscriber that you add actually makes it less expensive to run email. If you think about it, the cost per recipient gets smaller and smaller and smaller the bigger that your list grows. So there's 2 ways that we can look at it. We want to grow subscribers off of your website. We also want to grow subscribers that you see inside of your clinic. Both prospects and patients should be on your list. The 2 numbers that we're looking for here are these. Roughly 1 in every 100 visitors to your website should be subscribing to your email newsletter, and roughly 1 in every 10 patients that you encounter should subscribe as well. You can easily look at those 2 numbers, look at the number of people who saw your website last month, the number of patients you saw last month, and compare them to the number of new subscribers on your list and gauge pretty quickly whether you might need to invest additional time and energy into how well your site encourages people to join your list, how well you're using online marketing to drive people to subscribe, and whether or not you might need to make some operational changes to encourage more of the patients you see to subscribe to your newsletter as well. The next thing that we want to take a look at is how the newsletter appears, because, well, appearance matters, and it can actually influence performance in 2 particular ways. 1, take a look at your emails and ask yourself whether or not they're reflecting your brand appropriately. Emails that are difficult to recognize, well, they aren't often trusted by the recipients, so you can see below average performance. And at the same time, emails that are difficult to access on mobile devices will tend to underperform today as well. Now, why is this? Because likely as many as 3 in every 4 of the people who are reading your email are doing so on their mobile devices. So this is a really simple one. If you send yourself your last email newsletter, you may have deleted it without paying attention, and open it on your own mobile device, ask yourself, does this look and feel like us? Is it recognizably coming from us and our brand? And is it easy to read without pinching, panning, and zooming? And so all of those things are going to be important to assess whether or not you're hitting the mark in the appearance category. The last thing, and this is probably the biggest one, this is, well, sort of the meat and potatoes of email marketing. The 2 big numbers that we consider when we're evaluating email marketing campaign performance are open rates and click-through. This is an easy one to remember because the low bar, the low benchmark for performance that we strive to hit with every distribution are 20 and 10. 20% of the recipients should open the email, 10% of the recipients should click through from the message to related content somewhere on your website. If you don't know where to go for these things, you can log into the administrative panel on Constant Contact or MailChimp or whatever platform you use and look at the performance of your last few campaigns. If you're falling below 2010, it's very likely that you're going to need to rework your strategy, rework your subject lines, rework the appearance and the format of your email to drive for these optimal performance figures. Right? So at the end of the day, the question that we want you as a leader to ask yourself is, well, how is email marketing performing for our clinic? If you didn't pass any or all of those tests, it's time for you to invest at the start of this year so you have a stronger 2019 and can end the year with a large, flourishing email marketing campaign. And of course, if you need help, we're always here. You can email me directly at ryan@etnainteractive.com or give us a call. A member of our team would love to talk to you at 866-374-3762.